everybody, in this video I'm going to talking about how you can go ahead and create a calculator app using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So let's get started. So here first I'm going to show the completed app right now. So this is how it'll look when we go ahead and complete it. And here we're just going to input the first number. I'll just do 10 and 3, and if I hit add, then it says 13, which is correct. Subtract 7, okay. Multiply, result is 30, good. And divide 3.333335. So that's also correct. So now we're going to get straight into building out this app. So what we're going to do is open up VS Code, and here as you can see I've just created these three files, so index.html, script.js, and styles.css. So first we're going to open up index.html and we're going to generate the boilerplate code using emit. So here just an exclamation mark and hit tab, and that should transform into this. And for the title, we're just going to do calculator like so. And now what we will do is link the CSS like so. So link dot slash styles dot CSS, and then add a script tag for the JavaScript. So script source, and the source is going to be script.js. Now we're going to add a h1 which says hello world. Hit save, and now we need to go ahead and start this up with an extension called live server. So here in the extensions tab, just search for live server, and this is the first one that pops up, and you just need to go ahead and hit install. And then after that, once you've installed it, you can just close that page, and here right click on index.html and select open with live server, and just wait for some time, and boom, it opens up and it just says hello world. That's because that's the only thing we have over here. Now let's get into actually creating the page. So what we're going to do is create two inputs using emit. So input times 2, that's how we create two inputs, and these are going to be of type number because we need to type in numbers in those inputs. Now we will have a placeholder. For the first one, it's going to be input the first number, and placeholder is equal to, for the second one, input the second number. Hit save like so, come back over here, and boom, there we go. Now we're going to create the actual button. So we will create two divs, and inside of those two divs we will have two buttons. Hit save, hit enter, and that's how it is. So let's actually just hit enter right over here. So two buttons here, enter here, we'll have a space there, here, hit enter, here too, and boom, there we go. Now we're going to give this div a class name of first buttons, and here for the second one we will give it a class name, or actually it's class, does not react, class like so, class. And here also we will do second dash buttons. Hit save, and that's how it looks. So right now the buttons don't have any text, so it doesn't look really good. So here let's add in some text like so. Add subtract, multiply, and divide like so. Hit save and come back here, and that's how it looks. Good. Now come back here, sorry, and let's give these class names. So class is equal to, for the first one, add, and another class called button, and here class subtract button. Here, let's do class as let's do multiply button, multiply button. Okay. Class here divide button. Hit save. Come back here. Nothing changes now. So now we're going to have a p tag, and it'll just say p dot, which is the class name. We will do result, and what we will have inside of the p tag is going to be result colon 0. Boom. Hit save, and that's how it looks. Now we will go ahead and open up styles.css like so, and what we will do is select everything, and after that what I'm going to do is just do a margin of 0, and then padding of 0, and box sizing bordered box like so. Hit save there, and that's how it looks. Now we will target the body, and what we will do is give it a display of grid, grid, and then place items center, and let's do margin top 15%. Okay, nice. And now here we're going to target the input and give it the styles of width of 200 pixels, height of 30 pixels, font size of 15, border radius 4, margin 10 pixels, border 1 pixel solid light gray, outline width 0, and padding 6 pixels. So if you don't know what outline width does, I'm going to show you right now. So didn't I give this a class right now? So, oh, I didn't give it a class. So let's just do class is equal to input. Class is equal to input. So both of them have the same class, so they're sharing it. And here we will have first number for the first input as another class, and second number for the second input as another class. And boom. So basically what the outline width does is right now, as you can see, there's no border when we focus on it, but now there's a border, right? When we click on it, there's this annoying little black border, which we don't want. So we will just do outline width 0, and it's gone. So that's what outline width does. Nice. Now we will go ahead and target the button, and let's see, we give it a class, and then I will explain. Yep, we give it a class, and basically we have a width of 100 pixels, height of 40, color white, background color this RGB, and font size 16, transition all 0.3 seconds ease, text align center, border radius 4, border none, cursor pointer, margin 10 pixels, and when we go ahead and hover over the button, we just change the background color to this color. Hit save, and as you can see, the buttons are looking good. Nice. Now what we will do is let's go ahead and target the result. So that's this p tag right over here, and let's give it a margin top of, let's say, 15 pixels, and font family, let's do sans serif, and the font size of, let's do 18 pixels. Hit save, and looking good. And now with that being said, we have actually completed the HTML and CSS portion of our website. Nice. Now we're going to implement the JavaScript. So here inside of script.js, I'm just going to open it up. And what I'm going to do is just say console.log hello world, just for testing it out. Hit save, come back here, console, so Control Shift I, and hello world. Nice. So it's just gone ahead and connected. So what we will do is we'll basically just select all of the items or elements that we need. So let's do const. Actually, I'm just going to paste it in because there are some of them. So here we're selecting the add button and dot add. So let's see right over here. So add and subtract button dot subtract, multiply button dot multiply, divide button dot divide, and the first number and second number input. So that first number, second number, and then the result itself. So now what we're going to do is just do add button dot add event listener. And when we click on it, we will create a callback function like so. And what we will do inside of this function is going to be const first number dot value, or actually sorry, not that, result is equal to first number dot value plus second number dot value. So this is just going to access the values inside of the inputs. And now let's come back over here. Let's just do 1 plus 1. And actually we need to just console.log this result. So let's do that. Now let's do 1 plus 1. And before we click on that button, we will go ahead and open the console and add. And now, as you can see, so this of course isn't the correct answer. So what it's doing here is basically the values inside of these inputs are strings right now. So what JavaScript is doing is just going ahead and getting these two strings and joining them together, okay? And then it's just saying it's 11. So it's like 1 plus 1. So like this, if you add these two strings together, not as numbers, but just as plain text, is just going to do 11, right? And for fixing this, what we need to do is we will just convert these two values to a number. And for that, we can just use this. So just say number and put these inside of parentheses. Now let's do 1 plus 1. So, oops, 1 plus 1. Hit add and it says 2. Nice. But we don't want to just console.log it. What we need to do is update the actual page. So update this result. So for that, what we will do is just do result underscore p, which is the result p tag right over here, dot inner text. So it's a text inside of it. And we're going to use these tilde. So it's basically below the escape key. And what I'll do is just do results colon and just do this. So dollar sign and brackets, curly brackets. And here what I will do is just say result. So this is pointing to this result variable, and this is possible because of this tilde. And this is basically called string interpolation. Now let's hit semicolon and let's do 1 plus 1 and it says 2 right there. Let's do like 100 plus 100. Like you can just do any number that you want and it's just going to say the correct answer. Now let's just copy this down. Copy, paste, paste, paste. So 3 more times. And here what I will do is just do subtract button and we will do a minus right now here. And here we will do multiply button. And here we will do a star, so multiply like so. And let's just do divide and we will just do a slash like so. Hit save and let's do 3 and 10 again, add 13, subtract, oops, let's just do this. And now we subtract 7, multiply 30, and divide, yeah, 3.3335. Nice. So that's actually working right now. So I'm just going to show you another example with division. So 10 by 2, and that's 5. Nice. So basically, with that being said, we have gone ahead and completed our calculator inside of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So that's pretty much it for this video, and thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.